Hello, this is Blake Mice with the Pet Cat Scan Project at Kansas State University. And for this video, I wanted to show you how to access your scans on Globus. So you should have received an email that had a link to Globus, and it will pull up a screen very similar to this. You should see a collection that has your files listed down below. Now this is not going to be the same, this is just my example. So in order to actually download these files onto your computer, first we're going to click this little panel button. So we have two of these search bars pulled up. Now this side will be the sections on our side in which you will download. And then on this side, you'll actually create your own endpoint that is connected to the files on your computer to download them straight to it. So the first thing you'll have to do is actually create an endpoint for yourself. Now don't worry about these down here. This is stuff I've done previously. Yours will most likely be blank. And in order to create an endpoint, I'll go up here and create a personal endpoint. Now in order to do this, I'll need Globus Connect Personal. So I'll go ahead and download Globus. It's a short download and it shouldn't take long. All right, I'll hit install. And then this will actually take you through the setup process. So I'll just hit finish here. And then it'll give me some prompts and stuff to fill out. So I'll go ahead and set up my endpoint. First I'll have to log in. And then this is how Globus will recognize it. I'm just going to leave it right now because that's fine. I'll just go ahead and say allow. Okay, I'm all logged in now. Now for my collection name, this is how I will identify my collection. So this is how I'll actually search it. So I'm going to say my name, Blake, and then I'll just say Blake and data, just for an example. Y'all can call this whatever you would like. This is up to you. And then description, I'll say data as well. This part doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you how to set it up. Okay. And now setup successful. So I'll go ahead and just say exit setup. And then if I look down here, I should have a Globus icon. Yep. And then that's this right here. And now I can see it's connected. So my endpoint name is Blake Data. So then I'll go back to Globus, and I'll go back to the file manager, and I'll go ahead and search Blake Data. All right, and there's the endpoint I just created. Okay, now this takes me to the files on my computer. So from here, I can just choose which file I would like these files to download onto. So I'm just going to roughly say my C drive for now. That is fine for me. And then on this side, you can pick all the samples that you would like to download. For this purpose, I'm just going to pick one. And then if I want these samples to download onto my endpoint, I will go ahead and hit start. And that will transfer these files over onto the C drive on my computer. And then it says transfer request submitted successfully. So you can actually see that in the activity tab on the left-hand side. And then your thin section on Beocat. So this is where I can see the progress of the download. And then for this, it says permission denied. It says that because this endpoint is no longer active because this was just a demonstration one, but the one that you're actually using will not be inactive. It'll be active for you and you'll be able to download your thin sections and you'll be able to see the progress right here. And then once that is done, you'll be able to find the thin sections or the data on the files on your computer. And then your personal endpoint will eventually become inactive after 24 hours, I believe. And that is just so no one else can come in and access this. But it is private and it is your own personal endpoint and only you can access it when you're signed in. All right, I hope this was helpful and thank you. Have a good day.